Hi, I'm back. I know. Uh, I always think I'm gonna do videos, post one a week or something, but uh, my life is so hectic. It's hard. And it's also hard for me to come up with the ideas of really what to post. I want to be really intentional with the things that I post. I don't want to just do vlogs of my life because it's boring. And I'm not going to act because I'm not an actress, and I'm not going to ask my kids to act. So I really had to think about what people want to see, what interests people. I think the last video posted was lunch packing, and I don't know. I don't know if it's something people are interested, but my intention was always to make this for mothers, and I want to keep it that way. So today I'm going to do a video that I really haven't seen much on YouTube. It's an Amazon video. And I know what you're thinking. What? Are you crazy? There's a million. I know. But this one is specifically for moms and kids. Not kids, because kids don't shop on Amazon. It's for moms. It's must-haves for moms. It's things that kids will use or you will use for them, but must-haves for moms that you can get on Amazon. And these prices vary from very cheap to not cheap at all, but these I found were must-haves for me. So I thought I'm going to share them because I thought they were pretty good finds. And I know moms shop on Amazon. That's what I do. I shop a lot, like a lot. So I just thought I'd share my favorites. And mind you, these are my favorites, but also things that I really, really think are necessary to have, because I have favorites that are not necessary to have whatsoever. So I'm going to start by showing them to you. And how do you like this? I'm all natural again for you. You're welcome. No hair, no makeup. I don't even remember if I brushed it this morning. But, it's the real me. I always promise to be real. So, here you go. Okay, so starting off with this, it's amazing. It's a bottle holder. I have way too many bottles on it right now, but it is absolutely amazing. And when it's not stacked to the ceiling, it organizes things perfectly. Okay, so this is the stand in use. It's right near my sink, which is bleh, but it's got 2 layers. So if you didn't have all this stuff on top, it would look perfect. But I have 3 kids, thus all of this, and it all fits and it all stays on here and it's all used. I could put some of these away that are not being used currently, but they're mostly used throughout the week. So, okay, so this sink rack I had to share because although it's not specifically for kids, it is a must have. I dry so many of my kids' school lunch containers and I never have enough space. This is amazing. Total lifesaver. So this is the additional sink rack thing. So, okay, when we bought this house, it was done and it had these shelves. They're from IKEA, and IKEA still has them. And all I did was, we've lived here for like, I don't know, 8 years. All I did was replace these bins. They were all originally the round ones, but I don't think maybe they still have the round ones. I don't know. But these are from IKEA, and I love it because I can dry big things like this. But sometimes this gets really full, and my dishwasher is full. Anyway, so this comes in handy. I use it literally all the time. You would think with all the space that I have, but again, I have 3 kids, and this just rolls up out of the way, and it sits right there and looks just fine. If I have guests coming over, I just pick it up and stick it right there. Can't even tell, but I mean, I love this thing. What I really, even if you're not using it for dishes, you can use it for other things, like drying fruits and vegetables, you wash some fruit, you stick it on here. I mean, just a million uses, and I mostly use it for overstock of dishes, and it's Okay, so this next thing is my absolute favorite air fryer. The one that I currently have is not available anymore, so I will link the one that is the closest and is available. And let me tell you, it's a must. You will see in a second why. That is a must for moms, is an air fryer. This is the one that I got. What is the brand? I will pull up on Amazon the actual brand because it is not written anywhere, but it is amazing. So this is the size of the compartment. This comes out, the basket comes out so you can clean everything. Just a little spray, oil spray. I use coconut oil, and you know, those little pizzas, chicken nuggets. I mean, literally anything that goes in the oven. 10 minutes max in this. Whatever you would put in the oven, you need 10 to 15 minutes for the oven to heat up. Then the 10 to 15 minutes for it to cook. This, 10 minutes total. So sometimes my kids, I make them nuggets for lunch for school, and you want those puppies warm. So I put them in a thermos, and I have everything ready the night before. And all I do is pull this out, stick them in here, literally ready in 10 minutes, good to go. This is a must for moms. Like, a must. I don't know what I did before. I know what I did. I used a microwave or an oven, but they're not healthy. Let me just show you when I turn it on. I have too many pluggy things. I know you really want to see this, but literally this is all it is. So when you close it, it does have temperatures for suggested temperatures, but my chicken nuggets that I buy now actually say on there what you should put for air fryer. So you raise up the temperature. You can, sorry about my broken nail, I'll use another. Lower, and then you press power to get it to go, and that's it. I mean, and then every time you open it, it stops, because if you want to check on it, and then once it's going and you close it, it goes right back to where it was. It doesn't start over. So a must. Okay, so these are my must-haves for the car, and I'm gonna start off with these two. These are to cover the seats because my kids at age 6, they put a lot of weight on their booster, and I have a new car, brand new car, so I don't want that leather being messed up. These are the booster seats, and they're amazing. In the video that you're about to see, you will see why they're amazing, but just can't recommend them enough. Absolutely amazing and so safe. So just so what I love about a clip-in booster, you know, like ones like this without a back, they just sit on the seat. The thing about it is they move around. So if you're doing a sharp turn and, you know, or if your car is screeching to a halt, it's not gonna really do anything to protect your child because, oh, and the other thing is, like, see these seats, like, already dirty, gotta wipe it. So this is a must, and it has space here still for the hooks. It has pockets here. They need to put something in there. I'm gonna go get a wipe for that. But yeah, so what I was saying is the fact that they hook in, it just gives you that extra protection. Although they're big enough to be in a backless booster, the problem lies in the fact that it moves. So, you know, kids are little. They don't put as much weight on that seat as they should. And what happens is if a car slides, the seat slides. They slide with it. And that's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to keep them in place. It's not just supposed to raise them. I mean, yes, if your child is older, that is what it's supposed to do. But it's supposed to also keep them in place and from moving. So, love that I found these Peg Prego. I'll link them. That and these are retractable, so you don't have to use them. So if you want it, like, you know, if you have 2 cars and you want to have one, and you don't have to use this, but I love that they do have this. So because here, I'll show you. They there's like a button right here, and see, they just slide right in. So I could just put it in, but that is not why I got this. So I'm gonna install it. Oh, and it has this for the seatbelt strap to stay in place, which, like, what? I'm gonna show you one other thing that's gonna make it really easy for your children to buckle themselves. If, like, in my car, do you see how deep inside it is? It sometimes makes it hard for them to reach. So I'll show you what I got for that. Okay, so I installed it, and what I figured out is these things come out really far, so they are adjustable. The thing, these, you know, that connect. So I had to move them more in so that the seat was up against the back, because with them fully extended, the seat was like out to here, which left a huge gap between the seat and the back of the seat. So I like this. And my new car, see, it has this thing that lifts to get under there. And if it doesn't come down once the seat is installed. So I loved that this thing has this, because it's not gonna hurt her when she sits. She's just gonna lean up against that. So figured it out. Magic. Now I just gotta figure out if the cup holder will fit on this side or that side. Okay, so I checked, and having the cup holder on this side is absolutely fine. I was nervous. Whoops. They can clip on either side, but I was nervous that the door wouldn't close if it was on this side, but it does. So the other one, it's in here. I do have cup holders in here. The problem is that when it's there, they can't see their seat belt clippy things, whatever those are called. But see, it's in there, closed. Beautiful. On to the next. How is it working?
Good.
Is this, so the seat belt, it's being pulled back, right?
Yep,
From your neck? With that red thing?
Yep.
There you go. Buckle up.
Thank you, Mom, so much.
You're welcome. Are they comfortable?
Yep.
Good.
Comfortable as really much.
As really much? As much as it can be.
Yep.
Аляна, вот, который близко к тебе. That one right there.
That one?
No. Buckle it into the one that's closest to you. Yep, that one. No, yep. No, Alyana, straight down. There you go. Now let it go. See? Doesn't touch your face. That's what it's for. I was wondering what that thing was for. Awesome.
Okay, turn off the light.
Okay, so this is my next car must-have, and it's for the back of the seat. Especially in New England, the boots get super dirty with snow and wetness, whatever. I have light-colored seats, so, and my kids kick them, they put their feet on them. This protects them. So these are must-have. This is the brand, but I'll link it. My kids put their feet on my seats all the time, and I have light colored seats. I had just the plain clear ones before, but I decided to go with these because of the pockets. So I'm gonna put these on and show you. One on, and what I like is these are adjustable. So this is like a space for a media. It has all the wiring back here. So if I did have, I'm gonna put on DVD players, but it can go right on top. But if I had one already installed in the seat, I could lower this. There's a lot of slack here. And then the bottom on my old one, the bottom was really inconvenient to attach. Couldn't even figure out how to do it, so it just always hung. I mean, it still protected the seat, but it just hung. So I have pockets here, which I love, but I can still get to them if I need to put something away. These seat protectors, like I showed before, have pockets. This now has pockets, so there's plenty. And this just goes around the seat in the front. Let's go see how it looks. I have stuff on my seat, but it just tucked kind of almost all the way in. I could probably really just tuck it in, and it's really out of the way. I honestly don't care even if you could see it, but I love it. I'm gonna maybe tighten it just a little more, but I think this is perfect. I mean, if I wanted a perfect car, I wouldn't be covering things, but you know, when they're older and can keep it clean and not put their feet over here, then I can allow for niceties of not having things like this. But right now, we're keeping shiz covered. Feet usually go right up here, so I could have brought it down lower, but I might just bring it up higher. Love it. Okay, so I did. I brought it up higher because because I feel like feet go either here, 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 but this is where the pocket is. It's really going to be easy for them to reach when I really needed a place to put papers. So I love that I can still access this. Awesome. And by the way, while I'm at the car and I have the seat out, I wanted to say that it was really, really easy taking those out. There's buttons on the side. I want to show you right now. And it made it super, whoa, sorry. Made it extremely easy. So because they are, let me flip this, because they are straight like this and not like, you know, attached on a string, it makes it really easy. Once they're plugged in, there's these buttons here, right there, that you just pull back and it unclipped in 2 seconds. So the easiest installation and de-installation I have ever done. Okay, so this, I found it again, but I couldn't find it in my purchases because I bought it so long ago. I used it for so many years with my girls, and now I'm using it with my son. My girls don't need it anymore, but this is the best. You don't need any other toppers. It's all in one. And okay, I wish I found it sooner. The toilet was running. I know, I'm in the bathroom. How weird. But I have a couple of things in here that are just a must. Okay, so one of the things, it comes in these packages. And it's toilet paper, but it comes in these boxes. Plushy paper, it's called. And they're septic safe. So if you have a septic system, which we don't, but if you do, they're absolutely septic safe. And you can buy just the refillable boxes. The first package I bought came with this holder. You can buy just the boxes, or you can buy it with the holder. And then this comes like this, so you can hang it on any toilet paper holder. And what it does is, you know how when you have a roll of paper and you put it, and then all of a sudden, a day later, it's like gone, and you think, what happened to it? Well, and then you watch your kids and you see how much toilet paper they use. And then you realize, that's what happened to it. So this, it lets them grab one piece. So girls, you know, they need to wipe. Either way, they don't need a half a roll. This is all they need. And this makes it perfect, because if I tell my kids, if I show them, you know, rip off a little square, 2 squares, it doesn't matter. They just pull and pull and pull. So this has been a saver of toilet paper in my house. So another thing, now that I'm here, I wasn't gonna talk about this, but now that I'm here, I'm like, how can I not? It's this toilet seat. It's cover. So it's this toilet seat, and you open it, and one is a kid size, which is perfect right now for my son. My girls are already too big for it, but we use this for years for them. Now my son uses it. And then you have the adult size, which is perfect, because we do have one of these, which has just been in here forever, that, you know, can sit, and it does have the bump for boys, but doesn't really help. And you know, these things, you gotta find a place to put them and remove them. But this just makes life so much easier. I mean, my girls are 6 now, so they don't need it, but my son, who's 2.5, it's perfect. And my girls have used this up until last year. So it's by summer, I'll link it, but it's just amazing. It's not soft close. That's the only downfall of it, but it's plastic and it's lasted us, let me count. We've had this for about 4 years, and I mean, it's an amazing shape. So, and this was just a game changer. So one other thing while we're in the bathroom, I have a boy, and they have a lot of fancy little urinals that you can hang, that they stand up. This one was like, I want to say $9. Don't quote me, but it was within the $10 range. And it came with this hook. It also comes with things that you can put on here if you want to do the suction cups. It just hangs, and you can align where you want it to hang. This comes off so you can empty it and clean it. This little thing spins when he aims correctly, which is amazing. He's 2.5, so, you know, standing up on this, aiming, it's a lot. This, it's just perfect. It's small enough, it's low enough, and it's a perfect way to teach a little boy to do what he's supposed to do, if you know what I mean. My husband is not great at teaching those things, so this was a great helper for me because I'm a girl mom. I started with 2 girls. This has saved me a lot of headache. So, oh, while I'm here, I might as well. So I bought these little shelves. They're adhesive right here. They come with a pack of 2 for your wet wipes. Or you could use it for these boxes, but they stick on so well. My kids have really tried to, as you can see, my kids do a lot of fun things in the bathroom. They've ripped this toilet paper holder off, but this, I mean, some strong adhesive, and it holds the wet wipes, the flushable ones, amazingly well. They used to be on the back of the toilet where they couldn't reach them. Now, I mean, how perfect is this little shelf? So this is the bathroom they use most. I have one more in the bathroom upstairs that they also use, and it's just perfect because little kids, when going number 2, if they don't have a wet wipe, it's never a good job. And moms, you know what I'm talking about. So these are my bathroom must-haves for kids. Okay, so this is an absolute must-have for me, and most moms I think would agree. I've had this for 2 years now, and I use it constantly. Mine does not look clean like this one does. It comes in 4 colors, and it's a game changer in terms of bringing stuff up. So my kids get ready downstairs in the morning. So this stair basket, it's full right now, but I wanted you to see, I have 3 kids. So this is 3 kids worth of clothes. They get into their pajamas downstairs. They get ready in the morning downstairs. So dirty pajamas, dirty underwear, whatever comes off and is dirty goes in here. And that door right there is my laundry room. So I pick it up and I carry it right up there. It just makes so much sense. I am about to do laundry, so I'm gonna empty it, but I love that it's here, and if I have guests coming over, I can just run it upstairs. It's usually not this full. I've been a little backlogged on the laundry. So I'll show you what it looks like empty, or just not this full. Okay, so the next two things are my kids' iPad covers. I love these because they have these things on the back that open up that, as you can see, make them stand up. So if they're eating, they don't have to hold it and make an excuse for why they can't eat. And the next thing is headphones, because the worst thing is being on an airplane or in a restaurant and you hear a child's whatever they're watching in the background. So I always make them wear these. They're amazing and they're extendable, fit them perfectly. Love them. Anessa, it's a beautiful view. Aliana, Akiam? No? This is how you get kids to be quiet at dinner. We usually don't let them do this. We really wanted to enjoy a quiet dinner tonight. So, iPads it is. Okay, so this is more organizational, but I used it to organize my kids' snacks. And it's in a drawer where they can open it and see what they want. And this is so much more optimal than the way it was. And you will see how I had it and how I redid it with this. It's amazing. Okay, so this is more of an organizational thing, but I'm gonna use it to organize my kids' snacks. I'm gonna put the picture of what it looks like right here and the link down below. But so these are absolutely customizable. These are not, but these are. So, you know, if you wanted to use just one here or there, then you could. And I have this one drawer, which half of it is my kids' snacks, the other half is my spices. But I really just only have these deep drawers under my stove. So I don't have anywhere else for my spices. When I build my dream home, the one thing I'm gonna do is have like one of those slide out spice racks. But for now, this is what I have to work with, which is a lot. I'm not complaining. But as you can see, all I have are these like dollar store bins, which kind of do their purpose, but things get, like, you know, they gotta dig, and then things in boxes. So I'm gonna reorganize it and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. This is the amount of boxes that I was able to empty. I mean, a ton. I was able to put some suckies. These are for my son. I put him in his oatmeal. It's just prunes. He's 2.5, and you know, kids need a little support, if you know what I mean. These, my girls like, I have a ton more that I packed for their snacks, but I don't think they'll fit unless I move my son's. Anyway, so I just used one divider. I put all the like fruit leathers in here. I put all the granola bars in here. I put all the fruit bars in here. I put all of the made good like little cookie things in here. And then here are the other bars. I have just 2 of these cookies left. I'll just stick them in here so they're visible. But I have a ton of these things from Costco. They don't really eat these, so I'm just taking the ones that they eat. and I'm putting them in here. I got these on Amazon and they don't really love these. So I'll have to see if a friend wants these, but yeah, it's worked out really well. I'll have to clean that, but the only problem is I can't fit another one of these, which I wish I could. So I'm gonna have to, one of these would fit, but I don't like the way that it looks. So I'm gonna use another little divider. But other than that, I love it. I love this brand of organizers from Amazon. I mean, I'm sure you can find them other places, but this is an Amazon video. And you can use it for other things, but this video is about Amazon finds for kids or to help moms. So this A+. Okay, I just wanted to quickly close this video out. I'm getting better. I'm trying. I hope this wasn't too long, and I know this wasn't made in the traditional Amazon finds way where, you know, you hold the item up and you talk about it. I just thought it would make more sense since this is stuff that you would be using for kids, and they're meant to be useful and not just, you know, gadgety things or decorative things. I really wanted you to see them in use in real life. I can hold up a car seat or a booster seat and talk about it, but you know, seeing it used, seeing kids use it, I think it really shows how useful it is and what I like about it. Again, it just, in my opinion, and I hope you like it, I hope these are things that you find useful. And if you do, leave a comment. If you bought something I suggested, let me know, and let me know that you liked it. I am trying to make these videos, you know, more condensed. I just have to talk faster, and I do try to cut them. It's just, I'm learning. I just learned how to do voiceovers. So there's that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope these were things that might be useful for you. Bye.